Day 5, and this is what I have. I've managed to do 3 squares already, and I've got 3 more squares to go for the day, and I think I'll be able to do more than 6 squares today. We'll see how it goes. And here's my organza bag. I really love this bag from Wool Warehouse. As you can see, it keeps all your yarn and all your stuff for the project in neat in one place. As you can see there, I've got the circles that I've started working on, and all the yarn and other bits that I'm using for the projects. They are all in the bag, and I'm really happy, and yeah, it's quite handy. Day 13, and this is what I have. I'm more than halfway through. The blanket has got 12 rows, and I am on row 8 here. Today I've managed to do only 2 squares. I'm feeling a bit lazy today, but hopefully later on I'll be able to do a bit more. Look at all those vibrant colors. The blanket is coming together very nicely. Day 17, and this is what I have. As you can see, I've taken the yarn out of the bag now, because I don't think it's wise for me to keep it in the bag, because it will just get all tangled up. I am on row 12. I'm only left with 10 squares to do, and after the 10 squares I'm going to do the border. So yeah, I'm really happy with the progress so far. From today onwards, I'm going to keep the yarn on the table until I finish the project, and then I'll use a yarn winder to tidy up the yarn. So maybe I'll do a video on that. If I do, I'll share it with you. Day 18, and it's just after 8 in the morning. I'm going to finish off the 3 squares, and then I'll start on the border. So I cannot stress enough how important it is for you to just weave in your ends as you go, because that will save you a lot of time, and it will reduce the amount of stress when you finish the project, because you don't have to sit down and weave in all those loose ends. Imagine how many loose ends there are. If I was to start weaving in all those loose ends now, that will cause me a lot of stress. So weaving in your ends as you go is the best. I've finished all the squares now, and I'm so happy, I'm so proud of myself. So I'm going to start on the border, and at the bottom here, at the last page at the back, it tells you the colors of the border. This is the color we are going to use for round 1. Okay, so to attach the yarn, sometimes I start with a slip knot, and sometimes I just start. But so to attach the yarn, just do your slip knot, then you go into the corner, you slip stitch, and then you chain 4, 1 2 3 4, double crochet into the same space, 1, double crochet another one into the same space, and then double crochet into the into this space here, and then double crochet into the next chain space, and then you double crochet in between these two, and double crochet into the next chain, into each and every space there. Then when you get to the join here, you double crochet into that space, and then you do a double crochet in the middle there, and then you do 1 double crochet in the next space there. Okay, so you continue doing the same all the way to the end, to the corner. So we almost at the corner of the first side of the blanket, and this is what you do at the corner. So you crochet 1 double crochet into that space, and then in this corner you do 2 double crochets, 2, and then chain 2, and then another 2 double crochets, and then you continue with your single crochets. So you've turned to the other side of the blanket, so you just work the other side the same way as you did the first side. When you get to the corner, you also do the same. So we've got 2 more corners to go. We are at the end of round 1, and I'm going to be joining another color for round 2, and then the last double crochet will go into that space there. Then you do a slip stitch, and then another slip stitch into that space there, and you cut your yarn, and then you weave in the 2 loose ends there. So that's that color done. I thought I was going to run out of yarn, but so far so good. So we'll see how it goes. This is the yarn left. So yeah, it is getting a bit messy, but still no tangles, so I'm happy about that. So proper purple, this is the one I need for the second round, so I'm going to use that. It's a few minutes to 7 in the evening. I've only managed to do the 3 squares and 4 rounds. I'm left with 8 rounds to finish the blanket. Day 19, and I'm on round 5. So I'm going to use this color. This is the next color. I've done these 4 colors. So today I'm going to join this color. So next is this one up to number 12, which is the last one there. Today is day 20, and this is where I am. On day 19, I managed to finish 3.5 rounds, and so today I've decided to take a different approach, as I am tired and I just want the blanket finished. To add a bit of fun, I'm going to make the colors chase each other. I'm going to work on the remaining rounds at the same time. So I've already started on the 2 rounds, on the 2 colors here. So at the beginning of the corner there, I'll just add round 9, 10, 11, and 12. So I'll be working on one side of the blanket, finish all the colors, and then move on to the next side. So this is what I meant by colors chasing each other. So all the colors are now attached. One side finished. I'm left with 3 more sides to go. So I'm just going to continue with the 6 colors and finish the border. Day 21, and it's around 10 a.m. in the morning, and this is where I am. I have just this bit to finish. I'm just going to join the rounds, but I've just noticed that I made an error on this round. So this round I have to unravel the whole of it. It's supposed to look like this, so I'm just going to unravel the whole of round 12 and then replace it with this stitch here, and then I'll be done. Now that all the ends are nicely weaved in and the corner looks nice and tidy, I'm going to start on round 12. So you join with a slip stitch, and then you chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then you double crochet 2 into the same space, 1, 2, and then you slip stitch into the next space, and then yarn over, and then you do 3 double crochets in the next space. And then you slip stitch in the next space, and then you do 3 double crochets in the next space. Slip stitch in the next, then 3 double crochets in the next space. So that's all you do for the last round. So I'm going to finish with a slip stitch in that space, and another slip stitch in the third chain, and that's it. got just these two loose ends to weave in, and that'll be it. So here's the leftover yarn. I'll do a video joining the leftover yarn to make a leftover yarn cake. This is the yarn scrap. I've got a few granny squares there. I made mistakes, so I just put them there. I'll sort them out later. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you again soon.